In today's episode, let's read How Flowers Are the Pharmacy of Nature. Namaste everyone and welcome to Om Incense Show with DJ, a show that helps you increase your incense quotient. So if you are an incense enthusiast, consider subscribing. So today let's read a chapter from this ebook called Aromatic Intelligence. It's a free ebook and I'll be linking it in the description so you can download it from the link that's given there. It's a book from Floracopia. It's a well-known essential oil brand. And David is a very well-known person in the field of essential oils and herbal healing and stuff. So he has written this book. This is a free ebook and I'll be linking it. So let's read chapter 1, which is The Pharmacy of Flowers. And before we go ahead, you might just want to treat this as a podcast and continue doing whatever you're doing at the moment, or grab your favorite snacks and beverage and relax while I give you company. So it says, aromatic plants and fragrant flowers are some of nature's most beautiful creations. In the long history of planetary evolution, the appearance of flowers initiated the rapid expansion of biodiversity that created the world in which we live. Now, fragrances from flowers, leaves, roots, seeds, and woods are an important part of every culture as medicines, food, spices, perfumes, and incense. The distillation of essential oils evolved over the course of at least 2000 years. It is one of the many contributions made by alchemists in their search for health, longevity, and spiritual knowledge. Evidence points to the possibility that simple methods for extracting aromatic principles from plants may have been one of humanity's earliest refinements of botanical materials and a major step toward later herbal preparations. Essential oils have a profound effect on the deepest levels of the body and psyche because their primary route of absorption is inhalation. They have a strong and immediate influence on the mucous membranes of the respiratory system. Passing through the capillary beds of the sinuses and activating the olfactory nerves, the fragrances of the oils enter the brain, influencing the nerves, immunity, and hormones. Essential oils powerfully enhance positive mental and emotional states and increase our ability to stay healthy. In Chinese terms, essential oils in general are medicines for the Shen, the spiritual essence that resides in the heart and governs consciousness. In Ayurvedic terms, they enhance the flow of prana, life force, nourish ojas, nutritional or immunological essence, and brighten tejas, mental luminosity. However, the pharmacy of flowers is vast and it contains highly effective medicines for every kind of physical and non-physical illness. One could study a small number of oils for a lifetime and still not learn everything about them. Of all the types of workshops, lectures, and meditation retreats Floracopia has given over the years, sharing essential oils has consistently produced the most wonderful and interesting results of uplifting, energizing, inspiring, and euphorically intoxicating large groups of people. This is in part why nature created flowers and aromas, and why we must work to preserve these treasures for future generations. The 4 global benefits of That was all that we had to read about the pharmacy of nature. And now we can read about one important flower that has given us an essential oil that is most commonly used and something which helps people calm down. And almost 90% of people on earth like this. Of course, there are exceptions and some people may not like it, but then mostly people like this. And I think you know that I'm talking about which flower I'm talking about. So we're talking about lavender. So let's read a little about lavender and let's see how lavender helps us. And lavender is, we have quite a few varieties of lavender found all over the earth, and some of the best ones comes from French Highlands. And in recent years, Kashmir has also grown up to be an important source of lavender. So let's read about lavender. Lavender is one of the world's most well-known, versatile, and extensively used essential oils. When we use this essential oil, we receive the blessings of the feminine, because lavender can be described as an angel of healing from the floral realm and an expression of the earth's compassion. Lavender has a long history of use. Originally, it was an herb used primarily in European herbology, but it has now spread worldwide. When one thinks of lavender cultivation, images of Provence in the south of France may come to mind, where it has been grown for centuries. But lavender has migrated across the globe and is now at home in places as diverse as Northern California, New Zealand, Kashmir, and the Himalayan states of India. Because of high demand for high quality organic oil, lavender is an ecological crop that provides income for many people. Lavender cultivation is also a source of ecotourism, as people are naturally drawn to the beauty and peaceful atmosphere where it is grown. What is the fragrance of lavender? One who is unfamiliar with the aromatic world might assume that all lavender oils are the same. But there are hundreds of species and varieties that create oils with different perfume notes, as well as differences produced by the soil, water, and climate. In general, lavender has a soft, sweet, and floral aroma. However, depending on the quality and place of origin, it can reveal a wide range of other scents, including hints of spiciness, fruity undertones, and green and herbaceous notes. When one smells lavenders from different places, it is easy to imagine the different elements that influence the plant. The hot Mediterranean summer days, the icy mountain winters, the spring rains. Therapeutically, lavender is one of the safest and most versatile of all essential oils. Its wide spectrum of benefits can be summed up as calmative and relaxing, cooling and calming to the physical body, purifying and immune enhancing, and balancing to the male-female systems. Lavender enhances the body's healing powers. It is effective during times of being unwell and used specifically for burns. It has pain-reducing properties which, because of its feminine nature, are more pronounced in women than men. Lavender's pleasing fragrance and skin-regenerating benefits make it one of the most commonly used oils in cosmetic and body products. Lavender is safe and effective for children who are more sensitive than adults and therefore more susceptible to its soothing influence. Used in diffusers in the home, it creates a background scent that calms hyperactivity, excitability, and irritability in both parents and children. In Ayurvedic terms, the effect of lavender oil could be described as pacifying to the Vata, calms, relaxes, and restores the nervous system, and cooling to the Pitta, reduces redness and heat. It is a highly effective sattvic oil, meaning that it purifies aggravated emotional states and helps bring mental peace. Use a few drops in a diffuser at the end of asana practice to assist the transition into a calm state of rest. A few drops in a bath afterwards will refresh the mind and support the purifying effects of the asanas. If you are sitting down to meditate after a busy day, sprinkle a few drops of oil on your palms and inhale the fragrance. This will help the transition from an active state of outwardly focused sensory stimulation to an inward state of absorption and mental serenity. Sprinkle a few drops on the pillow and sheets before starting Yog Nidra, yogic sleep. The fragrance of lavender will make it easy to imagine beautiful scenery and peaceful visions before drifting into sleep. The combination of this fragrance with meditative sleep will give deep rest to those suffering from insomnia and will assist in waking up refreshed and renewed. So that's all for today. We'll continue this session by reading about some other flowers in the future sometime, and we'll be reading about rose and jatamansi and some other stuff. So it's going to be an interesting read. So that's all for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and you learned something from it. If you think somebody else can learn something from it too, share it with them. If you liked it, give it a like. And check out the description box for the link of this free ebook and get it for yourself. It's going to be a very good read. I really enjoyed it and I hope you'll enjoy it too. So that's all for today's episode. Till we meet again next, take very good care of yourself. Namaste.